everybody. I hope your day is as beautiful as ours is today. It is like 72 today. It's a total fake out spring. But, I mean, last year, even at this time, right now it is February 3rd. And last year it kind of stayed this warm from now until the last frost date. I think we might have had like 1 or 2 cold days. So I'm kind of hoping it'll be that way again this year. So we are in full preparing for spring mode, and I wanted to come out here since it is so hot. And well, I wouldn't say hot, but since it is so warm today, I am really in the mood for a smoothie. So I'm out here. I need to first of all water the plants that I have out here. I have green beans, my spinach, my lettuce, some brassicas. I probably don't need my tomato watered, but I need to water them, and I need to go to the garden and see if I have any spinach that I can harvest for a smoothie. Yay, I hope I do. Maybe not though. I also need to check and see how long our sun time, what word am I thinking of? How long the sun is shining for? Daylight hours? I need to check our daylight hours. I've been wondering that a lot lately. Since it is so warm, I've been really tempted to take my seedlings outside, but I don't want to do that if our sunlight hours are still not pretty long. I know they're shorter than they will be over the summer, obviously, but I just need to check on that. So you can come with me. Alright, here is what I'm working with. I usually, oops, sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once, trying to film and actually water. I don't usually start beans. Oh, look, something has already eaten that. Great. I don't usually start beans outside or inside like this. They do better when you direct sow them, but we've had a big problem with slugs, I think, eating them before they get big like this. So I want to try it. I already watered those. I had a pack of beans that had broken open in the container that I had them in. So I thought they were ruined anyway. So I thought, what the heck? I'll just go ahead and start them inside. So they're doing really well. I'm not sure when I'm going to put them out though. I really need to water these a little bit better. I'll have to come back out and try them again. Oh, I dropped it. Our tomato looking pretty healthy. I did leave it out in the cold a little too long, so it got a little bit of bite there. But other than that, looking good, growing, getting tall. When I planted it, obviously I had it pretty flush to the soil, so it's getting nice and tall, looking nice and green. Let's see, I'm just trying to see the new leaves. Looking very pretty. Let's go to the garden. Ooh, it did rain pretty badly. Gosh, like 3 days ago, and it's still very wet. I'm not wearing boots. I'm wearing my work shoes, so I might need to go the long way around. Okay, they haven't really grown much. Let's see. Yeah, they haven't grown too much. Probably can't pick any. Oh well. They haven't been in for very long anyway. But I thought I would check. Yep, still not ready. Here are the peas. I don't see any flowers yet, which is fine. Oh, hi Skelly. How are you doing, big boy? Oh, I don't have anything in my hand. Are you having a good day? Enjoying the sunshine? Here. Yummy? And that handsome guy is about to leave the farm. We've had him for 2 years. He has been the father of all of the children here, and he's been a great ram. We love that he has horns. It's really rare for a Katahdin to actually have horns like that. They usually don't have horns. But for the gene pool, we really need to trade him out. So we are going to take him to auction. We put up an ad on Craigslist, and we haven't gotten that great response. So we're taking him to auction next week, which I'm really sad about. He's gonna be so scared. I hate thinking about that. He's been a really good boy, but just gotta find another home for him. And then I'm not sure what we're gonna do about, I'm sure we're gonna get another ram. I don't know if we're gonna go ahead and do that, but bringing a new ram in could put our girls in heat. So, I don't know. I'm sure my husband has it all planned out. Coming back over here. And then he will be going to, the following week, we're probably going to harvest this big boy. Hi, Skelly. You're so hungry. Hello. Big things are happening. Getting our boys to leave. Very sad, but needed. Gotta do it. I've been seeing a lot of videos lately about how to start a homestead and kind of all of that, preparing, starting. I'm sure with the new year, people are really into that and doing this lifestyle. And the biggest thing that I am still learning to do, especially as we add new endeavors into our homestead, is how to manage all the different hats that we have to wear. Like not even taking into account working full time, being a mom, being a wife, being a homeowner. We are about to start butchering our first cow. We are going to be selling a little bit of meat. Not enough to actually have like a business or start really like that. We're just kind of dabbling in it because we're going to have so much meat. But that is so different than like gardening and seed starting, which is already kind of overwhelming. So right now, I'm putting me down, my arm's tired. So we're just starting and preparing for a lot of different things. Like I have showed you, or I will show you, I'm not sure which order my videos are going to go in, but I have started my first batch of seeds for the summer. Usually we wait until February 14th around is when the 8-week, 6-week mark is before the last frost. And that's when you really want to start everything. I do them in batches. So I've already done the first batch. I still have stuff in the garden like I showed you. I need to make a new area for it, and still I have stuff to clean out. And then with the cow stuff, meat is really different. It's really, really different, especially when you're involving selling or giving to other people. Maybe one day I'll show you. I kind of developed a Google Doc to keep track of what people have ordered and what we're gonna have and kind of what our price range is. We're not, like I said, we're not really selling it, but just to kind of cover the cost of production and startup stuff, we are having them pay a little bit of money and keeping track of that. And if we want to continue, how to grow that, keeping track of things that you invest in. So like a lot of trying to keep track of how much we've spent on the butchering shed. My husband got new butchering knives, and we got a huge like 4x4 cutting board. He's gonna need a new sawzall. I don't know what that is, but some kind of electric saw that you need for butchering like large animals. And just trying to keep all of that together and really keep track of how much we're spending. Once we actually start our own business, hopefully that can be stuff that we can write off on our taxes eventually, but that's not the point that we're at. I still think it's good to have a good picture of how much you're spending so that you don't kind of pretend that you're not spending anything, because it does cost a lot of money. Every video I talk about how overwhelmed I am and how much we have to do, and I hope it's not tiring to hear, but it's just kind of the month that we're in from now until at least after my son's birthday, which is February 22nd. I feel like that's a big deadline because that's when we're having his party, and I feel really pressured to have everything done so that we don't look like crazy people with all of our stuff everywhere. Does that make sense? Like when the seed starting stuff, the butchering stuff, I feel like we all have to have it done and put away and cleaned and presentable for when everyone comes, because that's what you do and what you have to do. It's just a lot of pressure that I'm putting on myself. And also we want to have the cow totally finished so that we can have fresh burgers for the party, which is something so small and it really doesn't matter, and I can just go out and buy some, I know. But that had really been a goal of ours, and last weekend it rained all weekend. So my husband wasn't able to work on the butchering shed, which we have to butcher the cow. And so it's just getting tighter and tighter. And then the way that the livestock auction came up, it is next weekend. So then my husband will have to be gone that whole time with the ram, which in retrospect, we thought all of this would be done when we had signed up for it and put him up for auction. And I don't know how much has to go on behind the scenes. My husband did all that. But now I'm totally kicking ourselves because we didn't have to. Like, there's no reason that he needs to go right now. Like, he can just stay here. But we just didn't expect everything else to have taken so long. So now it's just one more thing, one more day that he can't work out there. So it'll get better. It will get better. I will stop complaining, but it makes me feel so much better to complain about it, right? We will figure it out. We are working hard and we'll do it. And I know you will too. If you have stuff to do, you can do it. It'll be okay. It'll be over at some point. You just got to get there. I hope you all have a great day. I'm sorry for the sporadic video situation. It is, as much as I love doing this with everything going on, it's kind of lower priority. But I will have some really good videos coming up because we have so much. And if I'm hoping to be able to go to the auction with my husband, depending on how my almost 2-year-old decides to act. It's kind of hard to wrangle him. He loves seeing the animals, but it's hard to wrangle him to be safe. So we will see. Hopefully I can videotape a little bit of that for you. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy the weather if it's warm. I hope you enjoy the weather even if it's cold. And subscribe and like and go follow us on Instagram. I update every day there. And have a great day. Bye.